What custody rights do unmarried fathers have? It's a terrific question. My name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. You know, I always say every question, ooh, that's a terrific question. You know why? Some of them are really good questions. This is a good question in that it comes up a lot and it affects a lot of people. What custody rights do unmarried fathers have? In other words, we know that a married couple, there's a presumption that both of them have rights. It's their child, they have some rights. How much are the rights? Who gets more, who gets less? That's up to the guy in the black robe to figure it out, but they do have rights. But what if there's a child born out of wedlock for which there is no marital union? What rights do they have? A lot of people think, well, only the mom has the rights because, you know, the mom is there, but the father, you know, they're not married. So there's a presumption of custody in favor of the mother. That is all true. However, the father does have certain rights as well. The father, number one, has to establish paternity, okay? We keep saying the father this, the father that. Until we establish that there's actual paternity, he's no father, okay? But once we figure out that he is the father, he has certain rights. He has the right to come before the court and say, you know what? I want parenting time. I want custody. I'm the better choice as a custodial parent than the mom. So even though there may be a presumption in her favor, she's a drug addict and an alcoholic. I'm a solid guy with a good job that lives in a nice neighborhood. I'm responsible. I'm not a criminal. I want an opportunity to have custody I want to spend time with my child. Why can't I do that? And you know what? He can. You have to have your lawyer, after paternity is determined, to file an appropriate motion with the court saying you want joint custody. Maybe you want full custody, or maybe you're okay with the custody, but you want liberal parenting time. You have a right to come before the court and ask for those things. There are duties that come with those rights. There's a thorn with every rose. The rights and the ability to spend time with your child, well, that's the rose. That's the scent of the rose. One might argue the thorn of the rose is the duty to pay child support. But you know what? I have found that in most cases where the parents are determined that they're the parents and this is their child, they're not complaining about paying child support. They're happy to support their child once they know that it's their child. They're happy to pay that support. So I think even calling it the thorn of the rose is a misnomer. I mean, yes, there are benefits and burdens, but that's what's called having children. If you want to know, though, in terms of the rights, just because you're not married to the mom doesn't mean you don't have the panoply of rights that I just outlined. It may be difficult to understand. You may have questions about it. If you do, of course, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.
248-588-3333. 248